Good morning, guys. It is very early morning. Ugh. I got up at 4:30 today, riding from Fauske to Bodø to catch the ferry on my way to Lofoten. Ferry was supposed to leave at 7, I thought, but it left already at 6, so I'm glad I was out early. I don't know if it was because everyone who had booked a ticket had showed up and been already boarded. I don't know, but we are on our way. The weather has been not great the last 2 days. I've been staying in Fauske with family, and the weather in Lofoten is supposed to be a little bit better, but it's also supposed to be a lot of fog. That's very normal since we had many days in a row with high temperatures and good weather, so the sea fog kind of comes in at some point, and today and tomorrow I think it's supposed to be a little bit cloudy and foggy, so we'll just have to see. Either way, I'm very excited to finally be on my way to Lofoten that so many of you have requested to see, so yeah, I'm looking forward to show you guys. Now, this is a 3-hour ferry ride. I pre-booked my ticket going here because in the summer there's a lot of traffic and it's it fills up very fast. So I booked this ticket 2 days ago, and the 7 o'clock ride was the only one that had still free spots, even for my motorcycle. So it costs about 50 euros approximately, and it takes about 3 hours to get over. So yeah, I'm gonna have a nap and then I'll see you again when we arrive in Lofoten. Alright guys, welcome to Lofoten! Woohoo! I know this has been a much requested location on my trip, so this has been something that I've been looking forward to show you guys, but you can't see shit! The fog is hanging thick and low. It's supposed to be like this the entire day today, and I think maybe also tomorrow, so I'm a little bit... I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do whatever I do when I'm in doubt. I'm gonna find a place to have a coffee and a think. So I think there's a cafe just on the left here, just a couple minutes away, so we'll start there and then figure out what's next, I guess. Should be here, a little cafe. Alright guys, I've given it some thought over coffee. Woken up a little bit because honestly I'm quite tired after the early morning, and well, I've decided that I'll just keep going like normal. And then we'll just see, I guess. It's if you're lucky, maybe perhaps the fog lifts a little bit throughout the day. Otherwise I'll just have to, I don't know guys, I don't know. We'll just see. We'll roam around a little bit, and if the fog doesn't disappear and we can't see shit, then we'll just set camp and I'll spend the evening or the day, because it's only 10 o'clock, editing and working and stuff like that instead. So this is where the road on Lofoten ends, I guess. Huh. Lofoten is big on dried fish, and that's stuff that you can see hanging around many places. Here included, there's tons of fish hanging around here, and all these wooden structures are made for hanging up fish to dry. That's personally not a great fan of the taste, but that's many people like it. I don't. This reminds me a lot of Iceland, actually. These mountains with all the green vegetation on it, but there's no trees or anything. It's just green grass and black rocks. Yeah, it's quite... Iceland has black beaches though. These are white. I don't know which I prefer. They're both stunning. There is a lot of people though, so wherever I ride, there's already someone there, and I'm riding behind someone, or have people behind me. It's quite crowded, but I kind of knew that already because I went here 2 years ago on a bike, and it was just the same. You're just standing in line, riding in line, just existing in line everywhere. But yeah, it's totally worth it. Little knob of gravel road. Of course, we gotta check it out for a little bit. Hello. Oh, there's plenty of you. Sorry. I've been riding for a couple hours, so of course it's let's have another coffee. Also, I need to take a look at the map, so that's just another excuse to stop and drink coffee. Check out this just wall of a mountain. So gothic and with the clouds hanging up there. That is so cool. Alright guys, it is 2:30 and I'm actually getting quite ready to set camp for today. It's been 10 hours since I got up already, so I found a camping that I stayed at last time I was here that was quite nice, and it's about an hour ride there for 9 hours, so yeah, because I haven't made a whole lot of progress. I've been riding from Moskenes, ooh, it's windy, out here to Utaklev is where I'm at right now, so yeah. Let's go to Rystad Lofoten Camping. I feel like the further I ride, the heavier the clouds gets. And behind me it's a little bit lighter and warmer it seemed. So it will be interesting to see if all of this blows away. That's the only positive thing about having quite a bit of wind. At least the clouds are moving. Here we are. Definitely a few more people here this year than it was 2 years ago, but not crowded at all. Mostly camper vans and that kind of stuff. Well, it would be nice to have a bench. I think there's like a drop-in thing where you can pay just with your phone. Okay, please find a place and then contact blah blah blah. And then he'll be here probably at 6 and then I can pay when he arrives or her. Or alright, where do we want to stay? I kind of want a bench, but at the same time I want the ocean view. I think I want the bench most. It's nice. Good evening, guys. It's about 9 o'clock in the evening. I've been hanging out in my tent for the last hour or two, just doing some work, replying to comments. I try to reply to as many as I can. I do read all of them, but yeah, it's I do my best, okay? The last couple hours it's been coming down a bit of rain, so I'm taking shelter here inside my tent. It's quite chilly as well. It's about 10 degrees outside, so I'm all back in my winter gear. And I want to comment on that because I do get some comments now and then saying, you know, holy shit, you pack a lot of stuff. Like, what is all that you're packing with you? And I'm not sure if everyone's aware that traveling in Norway means that you have to bring clothes for all kinds of weather and temperatures. So you got boiling hot weather one day where you pretty much just want to wear a bikini, and the next I'm here in my double layer with wool and my warm jacket and everything. So it takes a little bit more room with all the different clothes and stuff you have to bring to be prepared for everything you can meet in Norway and weather condition and temperatures. Alright, I got my map out to show you where I went today. Alright, let's see. So, the last 2 nights I spent at Fauske, where my sisters lives. Today I woke up at 4:30 to catch the ferry from Bodø out to Moskenes. It's a 3-hour ferry ride, as I mentioned previously. I worked my way in Lofoten, just going inwards towards the coast again, or the mainland. And yeah, I just been doing. I know for sure I did this one, and I know I think I did this one as well. But I've just kind of been taking roads here and there, whatever I've been passing, and that looks interesting. So I'm not exactly sure where all the places have been, to be honest. Right now I am about here, a bit, almost a third of Lofoten, I guess we can say. Yeah, set camp pretty early, as you know. I am quite ready to catch some sleep. The plan for tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure. I might take a full rest day tomorrow because the weather is supposed to be the same as today, and after that it's supposed to be great again. So perhaps I'll take just a full day of working and that kind of stuff tomorrow instead. But we'll see. If not, I'll just continue my way, going east in Lofoten. I want to do, at some point I'm gonna travel up here, and I want to do both sides of Andøya, and I do want to do this stretch because I have never been in this area, or I'm born in Larvik actually, which is right here, but we moved from there when I was only 4 years old, so I can't remember anything from this area really, or very little at least. And then I am going to Tromsø, which is here, by next Thursday. So I got almost a full week. Today is Friday evening, and next weekend my boyfriend arrives in Tromsø, and we're going to spend some days there together before my journey continues. So yeah. Like I said earlier, I've been to Lofoten one time previously on my bike, and for some reason I have the exact strange feeling now that I remember having back then of, I don't know if it's high expectation coming here, that it's supposed to be so magnificent and wonderful, because Lofoten is one of the areas in Norway that is definitely most famous for its nature and being so beautiful and epic. And both times now that I've arrived, it's don't get me wrong, it's great, it's really nice, but it's so crowded. There's people everywhere, there's camper vans everywhere, you're constantly standing in line, driving in line. It just feels like everything you do is you have someone behind you and someone in front of you, and someone's waiting for you to finish, and it's hard to get moments it's hard to find places where you can even like take pictures alone, and I can't send my drone in the air because I'll be flying over people everywhere, and it's just, yeah. I'm doing this for you guys because I know a lot of you guys want to see Lofoten, so we're gonna wait for better weather, and then perhaps my mood change as well, because right now it's probably a combination of rain and little sleep, and all of this is a little bit meh. Not super content, to be honest, but we all have those days every now and then. I know it's gonna improve, and I know I have a lot of good stuff in front of me, so I think a good night's sleep is gonna fix all of that. Alright, I don't think there's a whole lot more to say, is there? Alright, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye!